Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Oh my gosh, I heard movement. Turn around. Hi. Hi. I heard movement. Oh, freak. Get up. Get up. Turn it on. Turn it on. Look through. Look through. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Check this out. Check this out real quick. Look down. Like the clicking. Oh, go back. Go back. Turn around. Oh my gosh. Look. Okay. Under the couch. Go to the couch. Hi. Hi. I hope you don't have to have the luck. Get up. Get in there. Get in there.
What's up, you guys? Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow's the day where we see the Buccaneers kick some Eagles, or
maybe that's what we have to do. Turn around.
Eagles kick some Buccaneers' butt.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
I said that completely backwards. Backwards. I didn't even want to say it. It's dark right now because of the fact that my light's off and I'm laying down. So it's kind of dark, so you can't see me. So that's the reason why it's so dark. And my thumbnail was also dark because of my light is off, and I'm watching TV and I'm laying down, so my lights is off. So if you were wondering why it's so dark, it's because my lights are off. What's up, Eagles crazy? What is up? Yeah, we must beat the Tampon Bay Buccaneers. The Tampon Bay Buccaneers. We must beat the Buccaneers tomorrow. I think we could. We should get a chance. We should have a shot at Josh Gordon because with our offense and how it's built, he definitely fits in. He's big body. He's very fast. He has good hands. So you pair him with Alshon Jeffrey, that's practically unstoppable. If you have Josh Gordon, if you have Josh Gordon and Alshon Jeffrey, you're not beating us. That's all I got. Like, if you get Josh Gordon and you got Alshon Jeffrey, and then you got hopefully when he comes back, Mac Hollins, and they're all big bodies, and they both are fast, and they both got hands. All three of them got hands. Like, dude, that's explosive. That is explosive. If you put Josh Gordon does fit our scheme in a way. Yeah, all four of those guys. That's gonna be crazy. You got Wallace, who's a deep threat. Aguilar, who can catch and he's fast. You got Alshon Jeffrey, who's a big body and he got real good hands. And you put Josh Gordon and all that. Dude, a wide receiver core gonna be crazy. Cause he's big and he's big and he can catch and he's fast. No, but the only thing I think that the Eagles might consider, and one of the reasons why I don't think the Eagles will probably not pick him up, is because of the fact that his substance abuse and him doing drugs and all that stuff. So I think that might hold them back a little bit on grabbing Josh Gordon. I think it's a possibility that it could happen, but I think the substance abuse that he's doing and all that stuff, and him hardly playing and all that stuff, I think that might hold him back. I'm gonna surmise spring traps, and that's like within yeah, pretty much. The New York Giants wide receiver core look like babies compared to our receiving core. No. Okay, yeah, I was being a little extra. But look, He said, "Okay, guys, I was being a little extra."
No, don't flashlight and don't run. Are these the pipes that we gotta? I think these are the pipes that we have to damage. Are they? Right. First, we gotta find this damage. Where is the
Yeah, our wide receiver core gonna look like gonna look like grown men compared to Sure Shy's wide receiver core, which is gonna look like babies.
lighters? Let's go. Alright, got a lighter. Now we can't mess this up. Look around.
Yeah, you got a point there. I mean, it did sign Michael Vick. You're right, and
We need to find like a little janitor.
Michael Vick had history with the dog fights and stuff like that, and he went to jail for it. But you have a point. You have a point for that. But
I heard him.
Josh Gordon,
Y'all heard him?
it's a repeat offense. It's a repeat offense. You know what I'm saying? With Michael Vick, it wasn't a repeat offense. He did that only one time. It wasn't a repeat with offense. Josh Gordon, he's doing that over and over and over again.
This? My man, take out your hammer.
You know, Michael Vick didn't have dog fights 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then didn't go to jail 2, 3, 4, 5 times for it.
I haven't seen him.
Josh Gordon keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again. He got suspended from the league for 2 years? 2 years?
Pipe.
He just came back, like what, last year? Or sometime this year?
Pipes have like a little red glow to
He just came back.
it.
And then you already not playing football. You already doing your little thing,
This?
and that's gonna keep you out the league again. How you gonna come back in the league do the same thing you did to get you out the league? That's the only thing I know that's probably gonna hold us back from getting Josh Gordon. Other than that, there's a lot of upsides to him. There's a lot of upsides to Josh Gordon, but there's also a thing that might hold him back from him being in the league. He just came into the league either this year or sometime last year. He just got into the league, and he already starting the same thing that he did that got him kicked out the league. You just came back. I understand that. I understand that Eagles crazy. I understand that, but that's a very valid point. But you know, but the Eagles don't need that. The Eagles don't need drama. They don't need that. They don't have any. They don't have any quarterback quandary. They don't have nothing to do with nobody. They ain't got no problems on that team. They don't need that. They don't need it. I really think we could get Josh Gordon unless if they think we could get Josh Gordon if they think they can stop him from doing the stuff that's gonna get him kicked out the league again.
Look at this! Look at this!
I understand. Yeah, I know they traded for Michael Bennett. I know that. But I think that if they think they can stop Josh Gordon from doing the things he's doing that got him kicked out the league, then maybe I think we should pick him up. But it's a waste of time if you think you're gonna pick up Josh Gordon, one of the best receivers in the league, and you know he comes to the Eagles organization and he sits there and he's doing the same thing. I think they can pick him up if they feel like they can get him to stop doing what he did for him to get him kicked out the league for 2 years. I think he could. If they think they can stop him from doing that, then I think the Eagles can't pick him up. Yeah, people are calling for, and I don't know if that's one of the. I don't think they are doing that, but when did he do that? Alshon Jeffrey's not is not off our roster. When did he do
I
that?
know what my problem is, alright?
He's still injured. How did he abuse substance abuse? If he did that, he probably wasn't even on our team.
Freak off my back. I think he's gonna chase me forever until I play a sound. Like,
That was a whole year ago.
Yo, did you wash your underarms?
Yes, I did.
Get my underarms. Got no kick to it.
What? 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 Anybody want to tell me what that was?
That's for saying
I
that.
crossed him over so hard.
That's a whole year ago.
That way, and
That's for saying you only hugged me for
going that
once.
way. Spring track.
So why'd you bring it up?
Spring snap.
That's a whole year ago. You can't say that, Alshon Jeffrey. You can't say that.
Time gets here.
He didn't do that when he didn't do that since he was in the Eagles, so you can't say
They
that.
are. We need to stop now.
You if he was still on the Bears, then I would understand that, but he's not on the Bears anymore.
He's laughing. He's laughing.
Not trying to. Yeah, I don't think that happened either because if it did happen, now if it did happen, which I don't think happened because if that was the case, then it would have been all over. It would have been all over ESPN. Yeah, I hope we do get him. Listen, picking up Josh Gordon is probably the best move Howie Roseman's ever made, besides getting Carson Wentz and Alshon Jeffrey and Mike Wallace and Michael Bennett and Holiadada. That's gonna be one of the best trades that he has ever made. Being a general manager, like that'll be the best move because if you got Josh Gordon, Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar, and you got Mike Wallace, that's the most craziest wide receiver depth I've ever seen.
Okay. Let's just get through here. If I die, I'm not redoing
Eagles will make sure surrounded with love and support. What do you mean they're gonna show love and support towards Josh Gordon? Because I think that's probably what he needs. Love and support. The Browns didn't do that for him. They kept putting him on the sidelines. Okay. Yeah, because they kept putting him on the sidelines. They didn't hardly let him play. They hardly let him play. He was always most of the time on the sidelines. So if that's what he need, then yeah, I think we could pick him up. If that's what he need, then I think yeah, we could pick him up.
This is what I'm talking about right here. This was half full. This is spray. You use this for the bathtub, the toilet, and the zinc. You don't use this to put in the water of the mop floor.
No, we didn't use that to put the bun on the mop floor.
It shouldn't be going.
I know, so that's a waste of time. If
I'm on your head today.
you talking about the Browns not letting Josh Gordon play? If you're talking about the Browns not letting Josh Gordon play, then that's a waste of time. Because not only did you just bring him back, Coleman? I never heard of him. Corey Coleman? It sounds familiar, actually. Corey Coleman, that sounds familiar.
Corey X Kinchin's the name. Defeating animatronics is the game. Now I've heard there's a bedroom to do battle in. Sign me up, Nixon.
Corey, don't he play on the what? Don't he play on the what's that? The Bills or something? He plays somewhere like the Bills or what is it?
I feel like some hello neighbors.
This year he would not be on roster for Browns. He would have been back up. Browns first pick on Pats.
Bro, that's 8-bit Ryan. What you doing, voice acting, man? Guys. Okay, I was too busy.
I mean that sounds confusing to me, honestly.
But look at those eyes.
But
I didn't even now I'm editing it all. I'm getting scared.
I just think that if you talking about Corey Coleman.
Yeah, you know what's coming next. Also known as T-Jock. Big thank you to Nixon for getting me the game early. I know everybody's already played it, but I was out today, so.
I gotta see some tape on him because I don't really know about him. Like I don't know what he does on the field. Okay, because I don't know. I gotta watch tape on him because I don't know what he could do on the field. I gotta watch tape on him. But I can't because I can't really speak on that because I can't. I gotta watch some tape on him. But once I watch some tape on him, then yeah, I could see if he's good or if he's trash. But I can't really talk about that because I don't know. I really haven't seen him play, and I don't really know about him like as far as talent wise. So I gotta watch some tape on him and see what's up with him. He signed with the Patriots. But
Okay.
what?
Okay. I got you.
I'm 17 years old, but I'll be 18 next month. Next month, this coming in October, I'll be 18. Why you laugh about 18 years old? What's wrong with that?
Can I just stand here and flash it? Hey, I can't see anything through that. I can't see anything through that. I don't know.
What's wrong with being 18? That's literally meaning you're legally an adult. I mean, what's so wrong with 18?
Okay, let's break the tie.
You laugh like LOL, like that's funny.
I don't know why we.
Okay.
Okay. Wasn't watching that anyway. Y'all turn back on?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Turn the light on. Ooh, that's what you
So anyway, who else is here? I see 3 people here. Who else is here? I know Eagles Crazy's here. I know. I think. I think Darth Rock the Eagle is here, and I don't know who else is here. Do I think the Eagles repeat this year? Listen, they have a big opportunity to do so with the depth they have on their team.
The time is behind that mug. What? What was that? Bro, look through.
Right? Do I think right? You're right. But do I think the Eagles repeat this year? They have a huge opportunity to do so. With the depth and how they're. Yeah, I have faith too, but I think that all you have to No, actually, the NFC East is not weak. The NFC East is pretty strong. The NFC East is one of the most competitive divisions in the NFL. Like every year is always a dogfight in the NFC East. I don't think the NFC East is a cakewalk. The only one I think I can see us beating is the Giants. The Giants, the Giants are they have gotten better with the additions of Nate Solder and Saquon Barkley, and stuff. I think they gotten better, but their defensive line is the same way, or their offensive line is the same way.
Go check it out. Go check it out. What is that? What is that?
The Redskins, no, actually, the Redskins are a pretty solid team this year. They're a pretty solid team.
What? What is that?
They're pretty solid this year. I'm not going to say that they're trash, but this year the Redskins are pretty solid. The Cowboys, they're trash. They're trash. What I saw against the Panthers, they're trash. Yeah, they'll kill them. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. They'll kill the Cowboys. What I seen when they played the Panthers, that was horrible. That was horrible. They are trash. They are trash. They are trash. The Redskins are pretty solid. The New York Giants, they got a little bit more impressive. A little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. And the Eagles are probably one of the most dynamic teams in the NFL. I don't think that the Giants or the Redskins, I definitely don't think the Cowboys are going to win NFC East. So I do think that the Philadelphia Eagles can and will win the NFC East this year. And get home field advantage during the playoffs. Yeah, I understand that, but they are still a solid team. They're still a solid team. With Alex Smith, when they had Kirk Cousins, they wasn't like one of those teams where you have to be scared of him. You got to be scared of the Redskins. With Alex Smith, I mean, granted, knowing that he came out of the Andy Reid tree cause he hot in the postseason. Then when he get cold in the regular season. I mean, in the postseason, he I mean, they're solid because of the addition of Adrian Peterson, which now helps them with their running game. Their ground game, they can run the ball more. Alex Smith doing a regular now. I don't know if the Redskins are gonna make it to the playoffs. We're gonna have to see if they even get into the postseason, or if they even punch their ticket in, or if they even get a wild card spot. But the Redskins, I think. I mean, the only pieces that I think that might really help them is Alex Smith and Adrian Peterson, because Adrian Peterson helps them run the ball. That gives them a lot more advantage to just run the ball.
You can't even freaking flash him when you're behind the couch. What's the point of flashing it up? You might as well keep your pants on. Basically, this game just consists
Really? Did you just do that?
Back and forth, checking this door, checking that door. When you see somebody on the door, you hide. You don't know it's always in there for like 45 seconds.
I think that the Redskins, I mean, yeah, they're not that hard to tackle. They're not that hard to suffocate, because Alex Smith doesn't like to get hit. He doesn't like to get hit. Kirk Cousins was the same way. When Kirk Cousins was with the Redskins, you would know. I don't think now here you can't say they're going to be undefeated, but I don't think they're going to be undefeated. It's really hard with the schedule that we got to be undefeated. But no, here's what I'm saying. You're not here. I know that, but that's why I said in the regular season, like I said in the regular season just now. I'd say right now, for what I'm seeing, I think the Jaguars have a legitimate chance to beat us. That's one game.
He's back.
The Jaguars, the Falcons, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Steve Sarkisian don't know what he's doing.
Oh my gosh, it would have been alright. Did you see how this
Blake Okay, so I understand that. Blake Bortles is a hot and cold quarterback. He's just like Alex Smith, and he's a hot and cold quarterback. He's just like Nick Foles. Nick Foles can get hot for 1 minute and then get cold the next minute. You know what I'm saying? Even though I love Nick Foles, I still think that he's a streaky quarterback. Yeah, the Jaguars are pretty good. So I really fear that, and the game is in London, and they played in London a lot. We have never hardly played in London. I don't think we have ever played in London. Not that a thought that comes to my head that we did. They played in London a lot. We haven't hardly played in London, so that gives them a home. It's like a home field advantage for them. You know what I mean? But then again, Jay Ajayi is from London, so I think that they might. I think that gives us a little bit of push because then now Jay Ajayi wants to play in front of his hometown. He's gonna want to run the ball a lot. He's gonna want to. He's gonna want to show out because he's home.
What? Whoa!
I don't think we can blow out the Jaguars.
What happened? Did I win?
Right. I don't think we never played in London, and it's a home game for them because they play it all the time, or most of the time, or some of the time, whatever. But they still played in there a lot. They played in London a lot. We blew out Denver. Was that a home game? Was that a home game? Or was that in Denver? And Trevor Siemian was a quarterback. Come on, man. Trevor Siemian was the quarterback, man.
Oh my God! No.
Trevor Siemian was the quarterback. Trevor Siemian. Blake Bortles is not a scrub. I know that. You're proving my point right now. Trevor Siemian at the time wasn't even a good quarterback. The defense, yes, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. You are right. When we played them, but their offensive line wasn't that good. He is not a scrub. Name one team that Blake Bortles can't beat. He could beat the Rams. He could beat the Redskins. If he ever played the Redskins, he could beat I won't say that he can beat the well.
I gotta check everything in high when I got a high. The concept seems simple. Run this way.
If we would have played them in the Super Bowl, I just think that game how it went with the Patriots wouldn't have went down with the Jaguars. I just think that with the Jaguars it would have been more of a hard fought game than it was for the Patriots game in the Super Bowl.
Nixon, why is it so hard?
I don't think we would have killed them, no, because the way we played in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, we couldn't even get to Tom Brady. We couldn't even get to Tom Brady for the first 3 quarters.
What can I do? I'm asking.
For the first 3 quarters, we couldn't even get to Tom Brady. I don't think they probably would have been the same outcome. But their offensive line isn't as good as the Patriots. The Jaguars don't have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. I mean, granted, the Pats don't eat the New England Patriots. What's up, David in Atlanta? He's like, beat the Bucks. You mean the Tampon Bay Buccaneers? The Tampon Bay Buccaneers. The Tampon Bay Buccaneers. I don't think. Okay, they're not going to be an easy W because you still got Jalen Mills, AJ Boye. You know, you got those dudes at cornerback position where they're probably one of the best cornerbacks in the league.
Get out the way. Ooh. Bro, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I read your Tampon Bay quotes. Quote, yep.
This reminds me of my shot. Y'all remember the first one?
He said, hope I get a revenge game with the Eagles in the playoffs. Until then, beat the Bucks, beat the Saints, beat the Panthers. Listen, we'll beat as many teams as we possibly can. Okay. I don't think the Panthers game is gonna be a blowout because last year when we played the Panthers, we just kept getting interception after interception after interception. You know, stuff like that, and I don't know. I think the Panthers might be a little different this year than they were last year. I'm watching this gamer called Corey Kenshin. His name is Corey Kenshin. And my sister was watching it, but I guess she fell asleep. What's up, Rafael Hernandez? What is up? Okay, Eagles crazy. You keep thinking that. Just the things you're saying doesn't make any sense.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've been fail after fail after fail. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. You go into the bedroom, girl. What you doing? I'll be there soon. I'm just playing. I don't even know you. Trying to scare you.
Oh yeah, no, he's a gamer. Watching Open Water 2 and now 3. Oh, okay. Eagles will beat Jags. You know love. You know football like a veteran. I gotta come to Philadelphia and meet you. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could meet up and eat to an Eagles game, whatever. When I'm not too busy. Some cheesy rap, yeah. Corey Kenshin thinks he can rap. Every time he hears a beat that he likes, he always thinks he can rap. You want me to turn it down so you can hear me better? Awesomeness. Do you live in Philly? No, I'm actually am busy. That's why yesterday I tried to get on my live, but I couldn't I couldn't get my live yesterday because I was like running around and doing stuff. And the Thursday, it was my aunt's birthday and we went out and stuff like that. And then before that, I had to do some stuff for family, personal wise. So there was a lot of stuff I had to do this week, and then it was busy, right? That's why I wasn't really. The days that I said I wasn't gonna be on live was because of the fact that I was super busy. I tried to get on live and yeah. Josh Gordon, no, I don't think he would fit in their scheme. And I don't think Josh Gordon would fit in the Falcon scheme. David, are you trying to be smart or sarcastic? You're joking? Okay. Oh my gosh, David. Oh my gosh, David. I want to meet Darth Rock the God says I want to meet DE90 as well. He told me about you, and when I saw a video on you, I was completely blown away by what you know about Eagles. Yeah, man, I know some football. I know a lot of football. I know football. I know a lot of football that not a lot of females would know about football. You'd be surprised of how much football I know by just talking to me about Eagles.
Listen, I have to go, but just hang in there. They'll leave at 6 a.m. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Desert Eagle's really, really cool, man. From my experiences in my encounters with Desert Eagle, he's a cute, cool dude, man. When my first time I first spoke, for my first live ever on YouTube, I was legit freaking out. You definitely know a lot of football, that's for sure. Yeah, I know. You'd be surprised. You and DE need to go to a game. Yeah, I need to get some money to go to a game. Shoot. I need some money. Them tickets be expensive. I was trying to get the practice the practice tickets when they had the live practice and stuff. By the time I went to Ticketmaster, them Jones was gone. The ones that they had for free, they had the tickets for free. Or Ticketmaster when they had the 2 dates. I know. That's why I wanna. And here's the thing: I want to surprise my grandfather in some tickets to go to an Eagles game with some good seats, but I have no money for it. I want to surprise my grandfather with that because I know he wants to go to an Eagles game, but the Eagles tickets be so. Matty Ice already melted. The Eagles defense was fire. The Eagles defense was fire. So you melted Matty Ice. Matt Ryan is a choke artist, man. Matt Ryan is a choke artist, man. He's a choke. It is funny. It's freaking hilarious. It is hilarious, my boy. It is hilarious. Matt Ryan is.
Hey, the light is on.
They don't have a ring. They only have a ring pop. They have a ring pop, and that's it.
Jump from that jump scare. I knew it was coming. Chica doesn't kill you. That's cool. I appreciate
The Falcons' defense was good. I will give you that. The defense of the Falcons was good, and I already told you. You came to my live with a couple of days before the game. I said this was going to be a defensive game. It's going to come down to the last play of the defense. I literally said that.
He can last legit 3 hours with no light on. So the boys got some sanity.
What's wrong with me giving David and Landon a mod? David and Landon, me and David and Landon we know each other a little bit.
It was smooth sailing. I'm gonna just turn the light off for everybody except for Freddie.
We cool. Listen, if you watch his videos, he is not a huge Eagles hater. He literally gives us props.
Oh my god.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't finish yet, David. David has actually given us props. Like every time he makes the videos.
Sit down.
Until I saw Ryan. Look, Matt Ryan is a choke artist. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm sorry, but it's true. Matt Ryan is a choke artist. He blew a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. Who does that? You could have won the game. And then he had 7 shots at the red end zone. Really? That's my TV. Yeah. Alright, see how it is? No, Ryan didn't blow that. Okay, stop. Well, the coaching did. The coaching did. I think it would. I mean, hey, it could be. It's a possibility. It's a nice lead.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Did y'all get a cat some more tonight? No.
I don't know.
If you had to think like that, come here.
Is that my shirt? Yes.
This shirt was. Oh my god.
You know it ain't yours.
Yo, this was on my shelf.
Listen, if it's on yourself and you know that it's not your shirt, maybe somebody made a mistake. Right? Is that possible?
Yes.
Remember you had my shirt and it was on your shelf? Hello?
Huh?
Remember you had my shirt and it was on your shelf?
Yes.
Okay, so I really called you here to see if you wanted any donuts. No?
How do I put donuts on there?
Good glaze.
Okay.
You don't want that?
I do.
All right, get a can some water first. Hey. Get her. Bite that head.
Who's stealing people's shirts? What? What are you talking about? Mr. Bernard, David and Lena heard you. He said just eat the dang donuts.
That was mind his business. Mind your business, David.
No, because I was. Oh my gosh, it's a long story. It's a long story. Oh no, he didn't.
Who are you actually talking to somebody?
No, they're not really talking, but like they're like typing and I'm talking.
If he can hear me, you
The mic.
tell him to mind his damn business.
He said no. He said, oh no, he didn't.
Oh yes, I did.
Just that's the Falcons fan that I had to bet with.
Tell him that's why they lost. Get smart. Tell him he'll learn about messing with an Eagle fan.
He said,
Just tell him I said shut up. Who's the world champion?
my grandfather said, shut up. Who's the world champs? He said, sir, oh no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Tell him until the Eagles are dethroned, he doesn't even have a clue. Don't even say it.
He said he heard you.
I want you to hear me.
He said, oh wow.
Until then, just stifle.
He said, tell him to just stifle. He said, good what? Good what? Until you get rid of Steve Sarkisian, he said stifle my blank.
I'm telling him like Archie Bunker told Edith Bunker, stifle, Edith, stifle.
You heard him?
I'll say it so you can hear me. Rick, come here. As Archie Bunker told Edith Bunker, stifle, Edith, stifle.
Oh my gosh. My grandfather, man. He said,
Cool out for here because we had some more Eagles gear.
my grandfather said, you better cool out, David, or you're going to have to wear some more Eagles gear. You going to have to wear some more Eagles gear. You don't want to do that. Mr. Bernard, he said, oh heck no.
Huh?
He said, oh heck no.
Yeah. Tell him I'm gonna put him on Facebook talking about he a Falcons fan. Tell him if he was a real Falcons fan, he would have never even put on the Eagles stuff, no matter what.
David, my grandfather said if you were a real Falcons fan, you would have never put on the Eagles gear, no matter what. No, he didn't. He had. I mean, I showed him the video with the bet, but that's the only video he's seen. That's the only video he's seen, with the one I showed you when you did the song.
Tell him if he doesn't have any humility, he will be humiliated.
My grandfather said if you had any humiliated, so hard to say.
If he don't have any humility, he will be humiliated.
He said if you don't have any humility, then you will be humiliated. I can't say the word. Oh, he hears you from the hallway. He said it was a bet. He said it was a bet. A real man honors the bets.
Right. But a fool makes a bet he can't win. And we know who the fool is, because you know you couldn't win. Here, you want some?
He said I have tons of humility. What did I go through in Philly? You saw the. He didn't see that video. He saw the one with the bat. He didn't see that video.
Oh, what they dogged him?
They said they were calling him a-holes. It was this dude, man. It was this dude. He said, ha ha ha, he, you got jokes. He's funny. They had to sit here and it was calling him a-holes. You got this dude. He had a concession stand. He had the blow up sex doll, and he had Tom Brady on it. He was like, "Get the F with." He called it. Everybody was like, "An a-hole, a-hole."
Yeah, he's crazy. He went to Philadelphia with Atlanta stuff on.
Yeah, he had the Julio Jones shirt on, and it was carrying around a Matt Ryan's jersey. And as they were calling him an a-hole, he sat there and raised up the Matt Ryan jersey, and then they gave him more ammunition to call him an a-hole.
I say they need a new offensive coordinator. There's no way they should have lost the game. Whoever's calling their plays is a jackass.
My grandfather said you need a new offensive coordinator.
Whoever calling their plays is
He said yes we do.
Yeah.
Because he had a video, posted a video. He was like heartbroken in a way. It's so mad.
I know he was. If he's a real.
He said Sark sucks butt.
Yeah, man, he's an a-hole, man. They need him. It's just not gonna work. That's not gonna work. He's dumb. He's just dumb. And if you throw the ball 5 times, 6 times to the same receiver, it takes like 5, 6 to the same receiver.
I said 2 already, so I took 3 more.
You know, you should like you know, and he's got good receivers, and I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's what I was saying. That's what me and David was talking about.
Yeah, he's got good receivers. He had no excuse. The offensive coordinator didn't have any excuse. He had capable receivers outside of Julio Jones.
Right.
So, that's just.
Yeah, he was heartbroken, man. I saw his video.
I know he was.
He said,
they were so close and they
"Yeah,
lost
yeah." I'm
again.
about to say one. He said one play and we beat the Eagles.
Yeah. Well, it's like a repeat of last year. It's a repeat.
Literally.
Yeah. Only on the other side of the field.
That's on the end zone.
Only on the other side of the field, other side of the end zone. In the playoffs, it was on the right side,
Right.
and in this game, it's on the left side. But they thought that was going to work because it was on the other side.
But the thing about David Atlanta, he admits, like,
Yeah,
he says he respects. He's like, oh, I respect your guys' Super Bowl. He respects the Eagles. He not, you know, he ain't.
I know he's a Falcon fan. He's not supposed to talk good about the Eagles if he's a Falcon fan and they're playing the Eagles.
I know that's what he just said. He said something about not being true. Whatever he
I
said.
waited. Tell Dave. What's his name? Dave.
David, yeah.
Tell David I said I waited 60 years and I'm loving it.
He said, "Oh my God, no more about that game. Oh Lord."
Tell him I waited 60 years. So I'm gonna relish this for life.
I know, we know that. Somebody said, but you almost won the Super Bowl choke. You called him a choke job. Said, girl, tell him how I do. What do you mean, David? What do you mean? How you do things? What are you gonna sit there and just trash talk the Eagles like you do?
He can talk all he wants. Who's the world champion? Who's the world champion? So
He said, "I'm waiting a long time. My time will come."
Tell him to call you back when they win a game.
My grandfather said, "Call me back when you win a game." And then they play the Panthers next, don't they? Oh my God! You play the Panthers next, David?
They gotta mess around.
You gotta mess.
They'd be lucky if they win 8 games this year.
Y'all be lucky. Yeah, My grandfather said y'all be lucky if y'all win 8 games this year. I think they might go 8-8.
Yeah, they'd be lucky, especially with their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, with a fool like that calling the plays, with all that talent they got,
They need to get rid of them.
and all that talent they got, you know.
Y'all can't beat the Panthers for real. You cannot.
Tell them not with that offensive coordinator.
He said, he said he hear everything you say.
Not with that offensive coordinator. He's a jackass. You know.
Yeah, he can't do that.
And you got all that talent, and he you know, and he didn't have enough common sense to throw the ball to somebody else outside of Julio. He's just an idiot. He's an idiot.
He said he's laughing at the fact because you said a jack a LAL.
Yeah, he is. He's a jackass. He is, man. I mean, any real football fan knew that he should have threw the ball to anybody but Julio Jones. Julio Jones was being double covered. All he had to do was get one-on-one with Sanu. Could have probably got the touchdown. You know, anybody else.
He said, "Okay, we get it." Listen, Eagle, we are going to run this in your face.
Standing on the sidelines with a caught the ball.
They could have put me in a uniform and and I could have caught a touchdown. They could have put me in a uniform and let me go one-on-one with somebody.
He said you're a comedian. He said you're a comedian. He called you a comedian.
They could have put a uniform on me and I would have made a touchdown. That's an idiot with a capital I.
He said, oh my gosh, why don't you sir, be our OC if you could do better.
Find out
He
what?
said, why don't you be the Falcons OC? You probably could do better. He said, sir, you can't catch a cold.
I can't tell you one thing. I can't do worse. I can't do worse than your offensive coordinator did.
He said, sir, you can't catch a
I'll
cold.
tell you what. Your offensive coordinator should be working for free because I don't even know why y'all paying them.
For real. To be honest, Sark should be gone.
Even if people were saying it,
Matter of fact, he should be buying all the fans their tickets.
He said, LMAO, I bet you could. He said, I bet you could coach better than Sark.
I bet I could too. No doubt about it.
They sit here. He said, you aight, man. You aight, man. You aight.
Tell him I said thanks, man. Tell him I appreciate that I appreciate that you kept your word, though. A real man does honor his word.
Yep, he can hear you.
A real man does honor his word no matter what. So I
had to be humble.
I have to give you that, and I respect that.
All he do every time he posts a video is all he say, like, I respect you guys, Super Bowl. I know you guys won the Super Bowl. You deserve to win the Super Bowl. Yeah. He's not like all these other YouTubers out here. Yeah. He said, yes, sir.
I respect that though.
He said, I hear you, no problem.
I even respect the fact that you had enough balls to go to the Eagles, to our stadium, and go there and take that abuse. It takes a certain type of human being
to do that.
To be willing to take that abuse. So I got to give it to you. You're a real Falcons fan.
Oh my gosh. He said you better buy him field seats.
Tell him if the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, will he buy me a Super Bowl? Tell him that. Tell him that.
You say, wait, say that again?
If the Eagles go to the Super Bowl again, will he buy me a Super Bowl ticket?
David. He said, my grandfather said, David, he said that if the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, you're going to have to buy him a Super Bowl ticket. But if the Falcons do, you have to do the same for him. He said he had fun. Yep, I was outnumbered like 70,000 to like 1. I had to be nice. He said I'll buy you a candy bar. You gonna buy him a candy bar? You buy him a candy bar? He said he had fun. I was outnumbered by like 7,000 to 1. Our bar isn't named Falcons. If the candy bar isn't named Falcons, he'll take it. But if it is, he ain't taking it. Yeah, we play at 1 tomorrow. Yep. Play at 1 tomorrow. I was about to. He was like, "Is our game ever? Do y'all play at 1 o'clock?"
You can look on TV.
Yeah. Huh? No, I know. See. He's trying to. He said, I will be watching. Don't lose to the Bucks. And yes, we play at 1 p.m. David, be quiet. You're choking. We're at least winning. Yeah, that's true. I mean, honestly, they could have won that game too.
They could have, but they didn't.
The offensive coach's play call sucks.
Yeah.
They didn't. I don't know why they got rid of Kyle. I mean, I don't know why Kyle Shanahan. I think Kyle Shanahan should have stayed at least another year.
Who was their coach? Their offensive coordinator. Who was their coach? Their offensive coordinator. The year they went to the Super Bowl.
That was Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, they got rid of him. And that was stupid. They was busting everybody behind. They was killing everybody.
That's why I'm saying he could have stayed at least another year.
Yeah. This guy, I don't know where they got this guy when they got him.
All right, see you, David.
That's why I said good night.
My grandfather said good night. He said later, sir, later, girl. He spelled later Lata. Lata.
Yeah, later. I know. It's the same.
He's so weird. Yeah, but I think he should have stayed. He said Kyle wanted to become head coach. I think he should have stayed another year. Kyle Shanahan should have stayed another year.
Yeah.
I think he should have stayed another year.
Me?
No, I think he was just saying that in general. I think.
Who you talking to, David?
No, I'm talking to both of you and David.
Yeah, he was a better offensive coordinator. They were scoring points. They were good in the red zone. Now
They stink.
yeah,
They had how many? They had what, 6 tries in the end zone? 6 tries just about?
inside the 10. Yeah, they had 5 tries. I know they got an extra play on that penalty.
So he wasn't going to stay. He said good night, sir.
Night.
He's respectful. The dude is respectful, man.
Yeah,
He's respectful.
Yeah. That was crazy though, man. I don't know. I think if they keep being bad, are you off the phone now?
No, I'm still here.
You still with me?
No, he probably left.
If this guy in the first, if they go like 2 and 3 in the first, or like say 2 and 4 in the first 6 games,
Right.
he might get fired. You know, I mean, but it's hard to bring an offensive coordinator in mid-season though, because you got to learn the offense, and it's hard to learn the offense on the fly. So if they don't do well this year, they probably get rid of him. They might get rid of the head coach too. They got too much talent not to be.
Yeah, not to be using it like.
They had the problems in the red zone like they got too much talent.
Yep.
They got Ridley, Sanu, their tight end is good.
Yeah, the Austin Hooper.
And they got Julio Jones. There's no way.
That you can't win a
No
game
way.
or win the Super Bowl with that type of talent. Because those players was there for the Super Bowl.
There's no way you should be terrible in the red zone. Then sometimes they even take Julio into this thing.
I don't understand that either. Why would you do that?
You could just have him on the field, and he's gonna require double team, and that's gonna open up one man to man for everybody else.
Right.
And if the team plays his zone, he can get open in the zone. So, you don't take him off the field in the red zone, even if he's tired. You just have him out there. Just the fact that he's on the field, that he's a threat. You don't have to have any intentions on throwing it to him, but you put him out there just to create mismatches for the other players.
This dude.
300 yards some days for the game, man, being double teamed.
See, Eagles crazy.
But I think he got tired of playing for. Because they wasn't around him,
To be
for them to win.
right.
He was the star of the offense, him and Stafford. Outside of that, he had nobody else. What's the name? Cleveland is getting rid of Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. I think that,
And
somebody was asking me earlier. Somebody was asking me, like, what do you think about that? I said, I think we could get him, but I think that if the Eagles are willing to deal with the things that he's going through, if they're willing to try to do that. No, but I'm saying.
They're probably trading him because before he was started doing drugs, he was like one of the top receivers in the league.
That's what I was saying. Like, if the Eagles are willing to put up, if they're willing to put up, if they want to, they can go for it. But I think that we shouldn't do that because we don't need that type of problems in the locker room.
No, I don't think it'd be a problem. I think we're not going to be able to get him because they're gonna trade him. We're not gonna have what they want.
Okay,
For a trade. Now,
yeah.
if they just released him, he would probably want to come. The Cleveland wasn't going to ball but the Eagles don't have nothing to trade. They don't have who they gonna trade for.
That Smallwood. Take it like that.
I think they can make Phil can play.
Yeah, I think so.
You got Saquon Barkley too.
Yeah, because if you got Saquon Barkley and you got Baker Mayfield, then that's a huge improvement.
Right. Saquon Barkley gives you a running game, so your quarterback has a and the defense got a wash. But if you would have put him on Cleveland, that would have been the quarterback. They would have had a running game, the threat of the run, and you could have just all out pass for him.
Yeah, I think that would have been that would have been would give like you said, a running game.
They had the third pick.
They could have,
So
yeah.
you knew the Giants wasn't going to pick with the second pick. You know the Giants wasn't going to pick the quarterback because
They expect.
and even if they did, it wouldn't have been Baker Mayfield. And
I think they could have got Sam Darnold.
who?
The Giants.
Yeah, well, even if they would have picked Sam Darnold, number 3, you still had Baker Mayfield. So you would have had two.
But then that again, Cleveland probably would have took that pick right there too.
No, Cleveland had the first pick. Giants had the second pick. Cleveland had the third pick, and they took who they take with the third pick? Bradley Chubb.
Yeah.
So that really, I rather had Saquon Barkley than Chubb. Chubb got hurt a lot in Georgia. He's a good running back, but he ain't gonna start running back. Can't catch the Barkley.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yep. Ability.
Right. And he's strong. And he got that speed. You can't coach speed. You can't give nobody speed.
Right.
Speed is a threat all by itself. You gotta respect it.
Right.
So if you get Saquon Barkley with the first pick, Giants pick whoever they want to pick. You know they ain't picking Baker Mayfield. You know they picked Baker Mayfield like it was so urgent, like he wasn't going to be
like somebody was going to take.
and they wasn't. That was just the stupidest thing. That's how you know their front office is stupid. It's common sense, man. You got the third pick, first round picks, man.
Could have also gotten Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield, and they still.
They might have took Sam Darnold if they would have took if Cleveland would have took Saquon Barkley. But come on, man, you got 3 first round picks and 2 in the top 5, and then the other one is like in the team or something. And Cleveland had a whole bunch of picks.
Yeah, they did. They did. You're right. They did.
That was crazy, man. If you draft right, you could make your team so much better. You know, it was so crazy.
That
man.
That wasn't that smart on the front office behalf.
You know what they could have did? They probably wouldn't have did it. But they could have took Saquon Barkley with the number 1 pick. And then when they came to number 3, they could have got them one of those defensive player that
they need a defensive player.
They could have got a defensive player.
They need a defensive player. That's a beast.
A beast right there beside Miles Garrett, right? And then they could make them still would have been on the board at 12 or 13. He would still been on the board.
I don't know who. Everybody had him projected going to the Browns anyway.
One of those quarterbacks would have been on the board. You know, it didn't even matter, man. And especially if you wasn't going to let him play, this year around
Taylor.
so you already got a starting quarterback, and then you got Mayfield, and then if they would have drafted right with their other picks, they could have got some good players too. I mean, that was just.
They would have been probably. I think if they would have did it that way, I mean, probably me going saying it too far. They might have been a contender.
Yeah, if not, they would have been contender next year or the year after. They would have improved. Like, they wouldn't have won over
16.
You
Like how many? It's been.
If you put Saquon Barkley on their team when they played Pittsburgh, they might have won the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 17-17 tie, they might have won the game.
Yeah, that shit. I don't even know how that game ended up in a tie.
They missed it. Both of their kickers missed. 40
No,
yards.
but Pittsburgh should have won the game before overtime.
Yeah, they kicked and missed the field goal.
In overtime or before that?
Before overtime.
41-yard field goal.
It wasn't